is up, everybody? It's your boy Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns. Welcome back. We went a few weeks without a video. Stuff happens. But we are back. And today we are diving into some NFL free agent predictions. I have about 17 to 18 names listed. I'm going to tell you that they are a free agent and where I think they will end up. Some of these I can see, some of these are maybe a bit of a stretch. My free agent video last year probably was most of a stretch, I gotta be honest with you. But yes, NFL free agents, by the time this comes out, it will be maybe a week, 10 days before free agents. So with that being said, let's dive right in. We're not gonna go by positions, we're just gonna go as I list them. So yeah, first off, Curtis Samuel. I see him going to the Texans. The Texans were very good last year. CJ Stroud needed weapons. They have Tank Dell, but why not get more? And I'm sure Curtis Samuel would love to end up there. Next up, this was an interesting one, but I just see it happening. Odell Beckham, he's washed personally. I wouldn't take him, but I see him going to the Cowboys. I feel like he wants to go there. I feel like they would take him because they could try. They think they can help him, but I don't know. Odell Beckham, he might be going to the Cowboys. Tyler Boyd, I see him leaving Cincinnati, and I see him going to the Atlanta Falcons. Drake London can't do it all himself, and another free agent on this list, which we will get to. You'll understand why I have Tyler Boyd going there. Darnell Mooney, not much to this one. I see him going to Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens don't have a lot of wide receiver help, and if Odell leaves, they have Zay Flowers, but again, Zay Flowers can't do it all on his own. The first one on this list, which I see staying put, Gabe Davis. I see him staying put in Buffalo. I think him and Josh Allen have good chemistry together. I feel like they want to get over that hump and eventually beat the Chiefs in the playoffs, so I think they're going to stick together, but who knows. Hollywood Marquise Brown. I'm sending him to the Buccaneers. We'll get to why, but y'all know I'm an Oklahoma fan, and you know why. Calvin Ridley. He's had some off-the-field issues. The Detroit Lions were that close to the Super Bowl. Why not add a few more weapons on offense? Possibly get you over that hump. Michael Pittman Jr., I have him staying with the Colts. That quarterback situation is going to be interesting because Gardner Minshew played very well, but they did draft Anthony Richardson thinking he was the future. I don't know. We will find out there. That's a different story. My next one, this one's going to hurt me. Mike Evans. What I would do to have that man in Green Bay. I don't think he's coming to Green Bay. I think he's sticking with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and there's a reason for that. We will get into that in a little bit. These next two are where the previous picks come into play. Kirk Cousins. I don't see him going back to Minnesota. Bitter ending over there, but I think he's going to the Atlanta Falcons. That's why I have Tyler Boyd going to the Falcons. I think Kirk Cousins is going to end up in Atlanta. They need a quarterback. They need a lot of help. Let's be real. Baker Mayfield. My boy. Marquise Brown. Mike Evans. I think they're going to lock Baker up to a long-term big money deal. And I think Mike Evans likes Baker Mayfield. And, of course, Hollywood Brown and Baker played together in college. I see Baker Mayfield staying with the Buccaneers. Now we're going to dive into some running backs. Now this was an interesting topic last offseason because they felt they weren't getting paid well enough and a whole big thing. But yeah, I got, I believe, 6 running backs here, yes. A.J. Dillon, one of my boys. I think he's good enough to be a starter. I really do. And I think A.J. Dillon's going to the Cowboys. Listen, if A.J. Dillon ended up staying with Green Bay, I would be happy, but he is good enough to be a starter. I got him going to the Dallas Cowboys. Next up, Tony Pollard. He's obviously not staying with the Cowboys. To the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers need a lot of help. And Tony Pollard could possibly jumpstart that, and Chuba Hubbard, he's okay, but he is not a starting running back. Austin Eckler. I think his time in Los Angeles is done. The Broncos need a running back. Austin Eckler to the Broncos. And the last 3 names I have on my list, and we'll mention one other guy, but he's not really a free agent. Josh Jacobs. signed that 1-year deal with the Raiders last year. I think he's gone. I'm going to predict the New England Patriots. Stevenson's good, but he's not a starter. Ezekiel Elliott is nowhere near what he used to be, of course. Yeah, I see him going to the Patriots. Derrick Henry. I wouldn't have predicted this unless I saw what happened the other day. The Ravens tried to trade for him at the deadline. I'll say he's going to the Ravens. I don't think it's going to work out that well. Ravens running backs really don't do that well. But I'll predict him going to the Baltimore Ravens. Last one on the list. Saquon Barkley. Sorry, Giants fans. I think he's gone. And it's a shame. If he can stay healthy, he's really good. But I think he's gone from New York. I'm going to send him to the Houston Texans. Houston Texans have a lot of weapons, and I think Barkley could work wonders for them. And the one name I wanted to mention, he's going to re-sign, obviously, this offseason for big money. He was set to be a free agent originally, but he is not. Jordan Love, obviously staying with Green Bay, because why wouldn't he? He played so well last year. But yes, Jordan Love staying put. Not really a free agent, but just wanted to mention that. But thank you for joining me on my free agent 2024 list. Let's see how many I got right. Maybe before football season, I can react to how many I got right. Let's see how that goes. That's actually not a bad idea. I might do that. But with that being said, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Got a lot of good things coming, folks. A fun video is coming soon. I'll hint at that in another video. But with that being said, I'm Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns, and we will see you in the next one. Later.